What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Lords of the Fallen. Now, I kind of got away from Lords of the Fallen recently, and I moved on to Pal World and some other games, but I know people still want to see this content, so I'm going to keep putting it out as long as it gets views. Now, in this update, they said they fixed multiplayer, so let me know in the comment section if it's actually fixed. My money is on it's still broken, but we'll see. Now, before we get started, I want to go ahead and thank all of my recent subscribers. I finally hit the 500 mark. I'm on my way to 1,000. So if you enjoy this content, please consider liking and subscribing to this video. It's very much appreciated. And without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, now this is update version 1.1.457, and it reads, "Greetings, lamp bearers. This week we focused on bringing further improvements to the game's multiplayer experience, both in terms of optimization and stability, resulting in a fluid experience and less rubber banding and cooperative and invasion matchups. This is a big issue for me. It has been a big issue for me, so I'm really hoping they fixed it. This is alongside our ongoing commitment to ensure Mornstead feels as smooth as ever, with an additional 35 plus tweaks and enhancements included in today's update. Before you read the full patch notes below, as promised in our free content roadmap, next week, we pull the trigger on a high-quality requested community feature. Don't miss out." I'm kind of thinking this is the mapping for controllers, but we'll see what happens. They're promising next week they're going to add some new features. Most likely it's the controller mapping, maybe revisions to New Game Plus, but I highly doubt it. My money's on controller mapping. All right, it says, "In light we walk." Now we get into the patch notes. All right, first up is multiplayer. Fixed an issue that failed to show the new area prompt to both players in a co-op session at the same time. Fixed an issue that prevented both host and co-op partner from upgrading Sanguinarix on a new save without quitting the game. Fixed an issue that can cause players to gain invulnerability when attempting to revive a co-op partner while being hit by an enemy. Fixed an issue that can cause the co-op partner to become stuck in a teleportation loop if player host is underneath the water whilst in Umbral. Fixed an issue in multiplayer that could cause item selection UI to automatically move to the top when a co-op partner would purchase or sell an item in a shop. Fixed an issue in multiplayer that prevented co-op partners' crossbow to not reload automatically after rolling whilst, is this their new favorite word, whilst? After rolling whilst having the inner serpent pendant equipped. Fixed an issue in multiplayer where the host didn't receive any vigor for defeating the invader in a crimson ritual. Fixed an issue in multiplayer that caused an invading player to not receive vigor if the host player died from a status effect. Fixed an issue where co-op partner was unable to assist the host when killing enemies to progress Illuminator Abbey's quest in the Trial of the Three Spirits. Yeah, we'll see if that actually got fixed. They've been having issues with that ever since they put it in, so who knows. Improve the multiplayer experience across all platforms for co-op and invasion matchups. The overall experience now has less rubber banding and should result in smoother gameplay overall. I'll believe this when I see it. Let me know in the comments, guys. Fixed an issue that caused a fog wall to appear for co-op partners during the introductory cutscene for the Hollowed Crow. All right, next up, everyone's favorite, collisions. Fixed a collision issue that allowed players to skip a part of Lower Calrath by accessing unintended areas near the droppable ladder in the alehouse. Fixed a collision issue that could cause players to get stuck in an inaccessible area prior to the first Umbral puzzle in Lower Calrath. Fixed a collision issue that could allow players to skip a major part of Lower Calrath by jumping over a fence using Umbral environment next to the first Umbral puzzle. Fixed an issue that can cause players to become stuck in Umbral environment after death in Axiom near the first Umbral puzzle in Lower Calrath. That first puzzle was all jacked up. Fixed a collision issue that could allow players to gain entry to an unintended area while in Umbral in the Cathedral in the Empyrean. Fixed a collision issue near Here they go with their grammar, guys. Fixed a collision issue near the that. I don't know where the that is, but they fixed the issue near the that could allow players to traverse out of bounds and fall through the world near the kitchen and manse of the Hollowed Brothers. Fixed a collision issue that allowed players to skip the Ruiner Arena in Lower Calrath. Fixed a collision issue where players could get stuck behind a fallen statue near Leprosarium. Fixed a collision issue that can cause players to get stuck in the elevator room while the elevator descended in Pilgrim's Perch. fixed a collision issue where soul flayable umbral effigies attached to umbral platforms would have collision while in Axiom. Fixed a collision issue that could allow players to jump down a stone wall and fall out of the game world in Revelation Depths. Alright, next up we got enemies. Fixed an issue where the Bringer of Stillness could get stuck in the environment in Upper Calrath. Fixed an issue where the Ruiner could get stuck in a Fallen animation in Upper Calrath. Fixed an issue where a Raw Mangler could get stuck in a Fallen animation in Pilgrim's Perch. Fixed a rare issue that can cause the Light Reaper to become invulnerable to damage during combat. Fixed an issue that could cause Corrupted Penitent to get stuck in a Fallen animation near the wooding scaffolding in Depths. Fixed an issue that prevented a Shadow Dispelled achievement to unlock if the Scarlet Shadow had been defeated with an effect. Next up, visuals. Fixed an issue where textures present on the ground in Patinet's Path were missing. Fixed an issue where umbral assets could be seen loading in above the exit of the boss arena of the Congregator of Flesh on lower graphics settings. Fixed an issue that caused the visual effects of boss weapons to not appear if players entered range mode beforehand. Next up, we got UI. Fixed an issue where players were unable to close the Bucket Lord dialogue whilst having an insufficient amount of buckets under special circumstances. Fixed an issue that caused special editions content prompt to appear after closing the 3D photo mode. Fixed an issue where the controller disconnect prompt was shown permanently while having two controllers connected and disconnecting one of them. Finally, we have other. Fixed a camera collision issue that allowed players to see out of the game world in Revelation Depths. Fixed an issue where the camera input could break when interacting with Winterperry while triggering a falling animation with nearby rocks in Depths. Fixed an issue where the mini event in front of the Sanctuary of Baptism wouldn't play properly, resulting in enemy AI missing to knock down the targeted penitent. Check out our 2024 roadmap here, In Light We Walk, blah, blah, blah. So there you have it, guys. That's everything for this week. I'll be back next Thursday with another one. Again, if you want to keep seeing these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, catch you on the next one.